Welcome to Make It to Wednesday, the podcast that gets you through the week with laughs, real talk, and all the Gemini energy you didn't know you needed. We are your hosts, Carly and Karla, two best friends born a week apart, but somehow total opposites. Here, we dive into life's big questions, small wins, and messy moments. Think dating, marriage, family, pop culture, and everything in between. Whether you're thriving or just surviving, we're here to remind you you're not alone. So grab your coffee, your wine, or whatever gets you through, and let's make it to Wednesday together. Welcome back to Make It to Wednesday, a Hump Day podcast with your show hosts,
Carla
and Carly. And we're so glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here. I'm happy to be here.
Are you? Here. Are you happy to be here?
I am happy to be here, yes. I'm a little nervous.
I am on day 9 or 10 of being sick.
So.
Had the flu, and the way that the flu is going around right now, who knows?
It's feeling unsafe for me to be here. I will say that. Like, I'm not.
I would say anybody that's had the flu in the last month, it's unsafe to be around.
Mom.
People are getting sick again.
That's fair.
I know, right?
That's fair.
It's
I'm
crazy.
hoping to be one of the lucky ones that don't get sick at all.
I hope.
That's
it's
like
awful.
not really my, like, that doesn't ever happen to me, so we'll see.
Why would you say that out loud?
That's wood, right?
That's woodish.
Okay. Wood-ish.
Adjacent.
Oh,
it's close enough.
What do you mean? What is it if not wood?
If we knocked on something that we thought was wood, our intention is there. So it's the same, right?
Yeah. Sure.
It was the closest thing to wood that we had.
Right now. There's hella wood down here, by the way.
So tell me what you did on this beautiful sunny morning.
It's sunny. It is sunny. Mm-hmm. It's very cold.
It's fucking freezing.
What did I do this morning?
Don't do this.
I woke up, did some dishes. I was going to make fluff to bring here. Mm-hmm. Sugar-free fluff. Did I tell you about this?
Fluff?
I've been
like
making
pumpkin fluff?
That's fair. It's not pumpkin flavored. It's chocolate peanut butter flavored.
Oh my God,
I know,
yum.
so delicious.
Do you dip something in it?
Girl, I'd be eating about a spoonful. But you could dip.
Like a wafer.
Sure. I was going to do apple slices, but then my apple slices didn't show up from my grocery delivery, so.
Did you have a man shopping?
Of course. His name was Jordan.
And what did he say?
They didn't have any apples, I guess. I don't know. They were not
Jordan,
a single...
get the fucking apples. It's produce.
Listen, I could go on and on about the Walmart shoppers. Mm-hmm. I can't. Like, I don't have the energy for it. It stresses me out. It makes me angry. And I'm not trying to bring angry vibes to this podcast today.
I don't want to make you more angry, but I do have to tell you that I did request throat coat tea like a week ago when I was sick.
Yeah.
And the shopper said they didn't have it. And so I was able on that order to actually message my shopper.
Oh, that's nice.
And I said, if there's any other brand, anything, I have the flu. I need some kind of like throat comfort tea. And the shopper got me like 2 different kinds.
Oh, that's nice. Girl,
yeah, girl.
Of course, because we're thoughtful creatures, you know? No offense to the men out there that might be listening, but y'all
like
suck.
Jordan
can go to hell, to be honest. Like,
yeah. Fucking apple slices. Whatever.
Apple slices? Really? Anyways.
So you made fluff.
No, I didn't make fluff. I was going to make fluff.
You were going to make
fluff.
And
then I ran out of time because I was meeting Clyde at his aunt's house to go walk his dog. And I had to stop and get bagels on the way because, of course, you don't show up empty-handed.
You had to stop and get bagels. Okay,
is it rude to not, like, you want me to go up there with nothing? That's rude. I was meeting his mom, too. Like,
oh, you met his mom, too?
Yeah, I did.
And Clyde's a friend.
Clyde is a friend.
What did he introduce you as?
That's a good question. Well, he said, this is Karla.
So, he didn't say, this is my friend, Karla.
He said, this is Karla. And so
Clyde's into you.
I don't know that that's true. I really don't think that's true. I don't know. I don't think so.
Did you like his dog?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Echo.
Oh my gosh, that's really cute.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
I think so too. Just in case he happens to hear this. No, I actually think the name Echo is really cute. It's
That's
German.
a really cute name.
Pointer, short haired. What do we decide? I could just show you a picture.
It's a German something.
Yeah, it's a German dog.
Yeah. It's a German dog.
But she's a runner. She's getting, so her aunt lives on acreage. Okay. And so he takes the dog there daily, maybe more than once a day, honestly, to like get energy out and like run around. And she likes being there, and the aunt and uncle love the dog being there, and
that's really
obviously love Clyde. So I went to Clyde's house.
Yeah.
And delivered a bagel to his mother and met his mom, which was, she's very nice.
At his house?
At his house, yeah.
Did you guys ride over together?
To the aunt's house?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
With his mom?
No. She stayed home.
At his house.
At his house.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. And so we drove to, he was telling me in the summer he like walks to his aunt's house. It's kind of far.
Really?
Yeah, like I was thinking it's like down the block. No, it's like you had to turn some streets. You used to have some stoplights.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of far. So then we drove to his aunt's house to go run around with the dog and walk the dog, I guess.
And what was the uncle doing?
He was making punchkis.
That's so great.
Isn't that random?
Did he offer you any?
No.
They probably weren't.
They weren't ready. He was like,
yeah.
And they were like, I think they were prune. Which,
oh.
Like, I think is the original, like the original punchki is a prune punchki.
So they were making the legit.
Yeah, well, he's Polish.
Oh.
I'm just assuming that. I shouldn't have assumed that. Actually, I'm 99% sure.
You'll have to later tell me his last name. Yeah.
Who? Clyde's?
Clyde's.
It's not a Polish last name.
Oh.
I don't think.
Okay.
It's
but
the last.
I guess the uncle could be too. Like
the uncle is his mom's brother.
Oh.
So the uncle's last name could be Polish.
Yeah.
Because the mom would have married.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. So we went and we walked outside in the cold. It was so cold. Like, and they were walking very fast, which is like fine, but I'm like not a fast walker.
Honestly, though, it sounds like a nice walk because the walk we did this morning with our dog, who, by the way, if
we're
hoping,
a light or something comes crashing down,
we're hoping he doesn't knock it down, but he is definitely sleeping with his paws like in the light right now. We normally don't let the dogs come down here with us because
Simon's not here, so
it's a recipe for disaster. But
quite literally,
But yeah, so we took Odin for a walk and we went out to the nature preserve, and it was all ice.
Oh.
And it's wooded, and so I didn't think about it's been melting and it would have turned to ice. I just thought it's wooded, and so the snow hasn't melted there. So we're going to be walking through snow.
Yeah.
There was snow, but on the paths that were already like
I imagine no, because people have been walking on it,
nonstop,
wearing it down, then that makes sense that it would be ice and not like just packed down snow.
And Jason kept telling me to be careful, and I was like, I will. And this is, me not feeling good, and I'm huffing, and like we went.
Busted shit? Did you bust your shit?
I fell. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God, I would literally have to just go home if that were me.
And I just popped right back up, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm just ready to be done.
Yeah, let's go home, babe. I don't want to be here anymore. Literally,
that's
exactly what I would say.
I like ran up this tiny hill towards the end because I could see the pavilion. I was like, oh my God, we're at the end.
Thank you so much.
Thought I was gonna die in these woods.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's cold. But it's sunny out. So
honestly, it's a beautiful day. From what I can tell from the window right here, it's like clear skies.
Yeah, clear skies.
It wasn't this morning for the walk though.
No, it was cold. I was praying for the sun to come out. I'm like, because I wore like this sweater, leggings, and socks, and some my rubber Chelsea boots.
Yeah, and then a nice warm jacket.
My parka, my long parka
that goes down.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was so cold still. They were like, you're dressed appropriately. You look like you're ready to do this. I'm like, oh, that's really comforting. Because I had my hat on, gloves, earmuffs.
Like, thank you. I tried.
Yeah. I'm so glad you think that because I was really nervous. Turns out I was not
had every right to be nervous.
I should have doubled up on every single thing I've been wearing. Like, it's so cold. And I couldn't complain. But then, like, it wasn't worth complaining. Like, it was fine.
Yeah, but it just wasn't comfortable.
No. And I just hate being outside in the cold. I hate it so much. Like, ugh.
Michigan winters are
brutal.
Yeah, when they actually hit, it's bad.
Yeah.
I feel that so much. But was it good for you? Like, do you feel like your lungs are feeling good? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she happens to hear this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did tell, I don't want to say her name, but
Clyde's aunt,
the name of the podcast. So if she happened to be listening, I had such a lovely time. Thank you so much. Aww. I appreciate it. Thank you for hosting me in your home.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so cute. And you guys are just...
We're just
you
friends.
and Clyde are just friends.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that because he defined it as friendship?
Nobody has defined it as friendship. I don't know.
It hasn't had any definition.
I don't know how to.
The vibes are friendly.
Okay. I don't know, Carly. We went out to dinner. When was that? Last weekend? We went to whatever National Margarita Day was.
I think it was when I was sick, right? Because I haven't heard about this date.
You haven't?
I don't think so.
It was fine. We went and had Mexican and then margaritas, and then we went out for drinks afterwards. But I had asked him last weekend we went to dinner, like, so our first time we went out when he got dressed up, he wore the suit. I was like, was that like a date or was it like a hangout? And he's like, I usually like to make like the first hangout just like a meetup.
That was after the gala, right?
Yeah.
Where he wore a suit and said like, I didn't want you feeling alone.
Yeah.
Everything I've heard about him so far is so sweet.
He's so kind. Yeah. Like even like when he's like talking about his friends, he like his friend had a baby this past week. And him and his wife had a baby. He like went and got them a card and like is making them dinner tonight.
Is this the friend who came over for?
No, different friend.
Okay.
Oh no, different friend. I don't know.
Because that would explain some things.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
What would explain?
When a woman is like very, very pregnant, I feel like sometimes as the spouse to that woman, the best thing you can do is get away. Out of the house.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's valid. No, she was just like working or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And then like his coworker is having a rough time and like he found out that her daughter had like made a travel softball team. He like went and got the daughter like a gift card to like Dick's Sporting Good and like a congratulations on making the team, like a gift card. Like that's so nice.
So sweet.
Really nice.
So he's just like a good person.
Seems to be, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
fun.
that.
He's a fun guy.
Well, your morning sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
For as unique as it is.
Yeah. It won't be we won't be doing another Sunday morning hike.
I don't think so.
I'm cold, Carl. Like I haven't warmed up since.
Do you think you'll do it again when it's spring?
If we're still friends.
You were in their house and what though?
We were just in the house. Like I was like, we were eating bagels because I brought bagels. And just like chatting. And I just like could not get warm. I was so cold the whole time.
Do they live in a farmhouse?
What does that mean?
Like you said they had land, so immediately my head goes like to older farmhouse that like maybe isn't like, even though it might be warm, it's not insulated very well.
No, it's pretty, like they had it's like a remodel. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's like a nice house.
Yeah,
I don't really know how to explain it.
Yeah, so it's not like a heating issue. It's like
it's just we were outside in 10-degree weather, and then like I didn't have time to warm up. I don't know. Anyways.
That's making me feel cold. I'm freezing right now.
Carly, I haven't warmed up since. Like, I'm still so cold.
It's really cold in our house, too.
I wasn't going to say it. I know I mention that on the podcast every week, but it is very cold here.
I had to turn it down.
No, you're sick. I get it. Totally.
Oh,
totally fine. So that was my morning.
That was your morning.
That's what I've been up to lately.
What are you like trying and buying?
Oh yeah, let's get into the episode.
Yeah,
like what am I trying and buying? I bought some sweaters this week from Aeropostale.
Is that where that's from?
Yeah,
it's so cute.
Thanks.
I really like it.
Good things.
I was trying to read it.
Good things are all around you. Okay, yeah, sure.
It's got little cherries on it. That's cute.
I think the back says the same thing. I don't know. I just needed sweaters, and I knew that Aeropostale had oversized ones.
Yep.
And so I got some oversized sweaters. I paid way too much money for. Actually, no, these were on sale. They were like 60% off, so like $25 each. But I know.
There's like a question I want to ask, but I don't know if I want to ask it now. Have you been like thinking about or keeping up on like what's the way I want to say it? Not trend, but like I've seen a lot lately talking about just fast fashion, right? And people like turning away from that and like trying to like whatever that is, be more sustainable in their way. And everybody has a different way that is. Have you been thinking about that at all lately with like Shein orders and stuff like that?
I'm done.
Are you?
Yeah, because remember like I had that order for that was my trip for Austin.
Yeah.
That came like late.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. So like I'm trying to get like things that I know like I can buy it in store.
Yep.
I will say like that shit is expensive. Like if I hadn't paid like on sale for this, I would have paid probably like $200 for 3 sweaters.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy? And I just like simply can't afford that.
No.
Sorry.
That's
like,
bonkers.
So even like I'm trying to like get new clothes because some of my clothes don't fit me anymore. So like I have to. Like buying jeans. Thank God for American Eagle's like sale rack because otherwise I would have no pants.
Shit's so expensive.
It's so expensive.
We went to one of my favorite thrift stores. This was a couple weeks back now, but I found a pair of Nike pants of some sort.
Yeah.
They're really cute
and
comfy. Yeah. They're just like a black, like loose type. But I wore them today when we went hiking. I wore my wool leggings and then those over top. I'm obsessed with them.
Are they joggers? What are
They're kind of like a jogger. Yeah. They were $9.
Ooh.
And like, or maybe they were like $7.
That's incredible. Were like, I literally have those. I have Nike joggers that I paid probably $35, $45 on sale.
And when we went, I found those, and Jason found like a bunch of. He found a button up that was
I forget the brand because I keep asking him and he tells me and I'm like, that's your brand. And then I forget again. But like it fits him great.
Nice.
So this thrift store,
I know. I should start to be
it.
a thrifter. I should.
It's
I've never been a thrifter person. It just grosses me out so bad.
That's a hard thing. If it's never been like your style to then do it,
Yeah.
it can be very overwhelming.
Yeah.
And like for me, it's overwhelming now because I loved it a long time ago when it wasn't popular and the prices were so good.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, those aren't thrift store prices.
Sure.
But like in my brain, I'm thinking of thrift store prices I paid growing up.
Yeah.
Before it was cool.
Before things got to be unreasonably
dire,
unattainable. Yeah. How much would you pay for a vase, by the way?
A vase?
Yeah.
The last vase I bought was this one.
Yeah.
At IKEA.
Oh, okay. How much did you pay for it?
$4.
Okay. I bought a vase yesterday because I got flowers, so I like needed to.
Yeah. So you bought a vase. Where'd you find it at?
I don't want to say. The place I get my groceries from.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to promote them on,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love you. Because thrift stores have a lot of vases.
I know. I wasn't gonna go.
I know.
I needed the vase.
You
right
needed
then.
it like
I wasn't
then.
expecting to get flowers, so like.
Yes.
And I
but
don't
if
know
you
what I got
ever
on my
are like,
vases.
oh, I don't have vases, like.
No, that was my thought. That's why I asked because.
Yeah.
But then if I'm gonna go to the thrift store and pay, if it's gonna be $4, I'm gonna get a brand new one.
Yes.
For $4 then.
Jason got me flowers for Valentine's Day, and they came in a vase.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it was
a thing.
like a thing. Yeah.
Interesting. The man didn't spring for a vase. Good to know.
I think they're like the pre-bouqueted, and that's hard to bring on a date. Like.
He brought them to my house. He picked me up.
Oh.
I know, girly. I just.
Well then.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
Yeah, bring a vase. You just assume I have a vase?
Right.
I didn't have a vase. I thought I did. I don't know what the hell happened to it.
Thanks for the flowers that I have nowhere to put.
Where is my vase, actually? Did you?
I didn't get rid of it when we cleaned, I promise.
Like you never saw it?
It might be above your fridge.
I thought about that too, with the alcohol. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't really gonna look.
That feels
like that's where it should be.
Yeah.
Whatever. I bought a new
we
one.
do like 2.0 cleaning, which I'm really looking forward to, by the way.
Okay, that's really crazy. I need to go through my closet. So.
I'm like so excited for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so trying buying what's up, and you just said
I'm buying sweater. I'm
buying sweaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I might buy candles. I know we decided no to candles.
Were they on sale?
They're buy 3 get 4 free.
Where at?
Goose Creek Candle. It's where I get all my candles from.
Oh, okay. And they smell great.
Yeah. How do you know that? I'm sorry.
Because you burn them all the time at your house.
Oh, sure.
Every time I walk in, Jason and I, when we walked in there before we came to get you from the airport, he goes, "It smells phenomenal in here."
Oh.
I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "Did she leave a candle lit while
I was gonna say, wait, is there a candle?
I was like, "I don't think so."
No, it would be out by then, but
they're Goose Creek.
Creek candles. Yeah.
If you're placing a candle order, I should place a candle order.
See, like now I feel like I don't want you to have to buy candles because I'm buying candles. I need candles because I burn candles every day.
No, I burn through all my candles.
Like you have no more?
I have maybe 2.
That's dire. I would absolutely get like 2.
Yeah.
Carly, I have 6 left, and I'm like, I have to get more. But I promise I go through candles like crazy.
Remind me after this, and I want to look at the scents and stuff with you and get some recommendations on them.
Barbershop.
Okay.
That's my favorite one. It's so good. It's so manly though.
Well, we like the manly ones for the office.
Sure.
Like that end of the hallway where the boys are and like the bathroom.
You need them to cover up the musk.
The
Kidding.
whole odor of it all.
Yeah. Anyways, what are you buying?
So this week I haven't bought anything.
You've been sick. So.
Yeah, I was in bed for 5 days, I think. So I went down. I said today is day 9 or 10. I went down to. I went to bed at 7 p.m. on a Friday night. And
It might have been Thursday.
It could have been Thursday. I wasn't feeling great Thursday. And I tried to do a little work Friday and wasn't feeling great.
Yeah. It was Friday. You're right.
And then the kids went back to their dad's, of course, on Friday because that's our switch off day. And I just looked at Jason and I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm falling asleep. So 7 p.m. I fell asleep on a Friday. I'm immediately not feeling great Saturday.
Yeah.
My throat hurts. And I don't really know the chain of events that happened after that. What I do know is I spent all day in bed. I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, most of Wednesday. Like I fully expected to be recouped by Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like in my brain, I'm like, yeah, I spent all these days in bed. I'm fine. This is just a quick illness.
I was like, because we were planning to do a weekend.
Yes.
Right? So I was like, okay, I'll be there. She'll be fine by Friday. Like it'll be fine.
Yes.
Turns out.
I wasn't.
No.
I wasn't fine. And like even I messaged my coworkers and I'm like, you guys, this is this isn't a joke. Like, this stuff sucks. I'm so sorry. I didn't look at anything work related last week. I had 102-degree fever for like 4 days.
Yeah.
I at first wasn't taking I took maybe NyQuil. Hi Odie. My dog is sitting up now, so I'm not sure if he's in the
a little bit
in the video. Yeah. So yeah, I was focused on trying to bring my temp down, but it feels like after you've had a fever that long, it feels like you're kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
Like your brain feels like it's boiling.
Yeah.
You can't think straight. And I don't know. I know I took a couple showers one day, and then another day I don't think I moved at all. And then another day I got up and went in the kitchen and made myself tea when Jason had to go to a job. And like while I was making tea, I was like, well, I might as well put some dishes in the dishwasher. I was so winded and exhausted. I had to go lay back down. And Jason got home and he goes, you cleaned up the kitchen. I'm like, yeah, and it about killed me.
Did you test for COVID, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Nothing was giving COVID.
Sure. I was just curious.
Yeah.
That's just like, that's what I would do first. I don't know why.
That's been what I've been doing.
Is there a flu test?
There might be a rapid.
Like a flu,
I think there's a rapid flu test.
Interesting.
But it doesn't tell you like a lot of details or strains or anything.
Sure. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
And then the day I was going to go into urgent care, I just said, I think I'm maybe feeling a touch better. That was Wednesday. And that day could have been the day that I watched the TV show Earth Abides.
Earth Abides. Is it about aliens? What's it about?
So it is, well, first, let me preface with, I was still pretty out of it.
Sure.
And I knew that I wanted to watch this show. It was recommended on a, hey, if you really like end of the world type shows.
Yeah.
But you're kind of sick of the same old, whether it's like on Walking Dead, where there's essentially walkers, zombies, whatever you want to call them, or true zombie shows, or all these things, which I love. But they said, hey, if you're sick of those, we recommend this TV show called Earth Abides. And I just stumbled on this article a week prior.
What platform?
I wish I could tell you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Hulu?
Oh, good to know. Okay. So you have Hulu?
Yeah. Well,
Perfect.
I have your Hulu.
You have Kelly's Hulu.
Kelly, I have your Hulu.
I got Babe's Hulu. I got the commercial free Hulu over my house.
Yeah, I have the commercials.
Yeah.
So it might not be Hulu then.
It might be
Netflix.
Because you do have Kelly's Netflix or Kelly's Hulu.
I do. I just don't remember there being commercials.
Oh, okay. Fair. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Continue.
So I decided to, when I got up that morning, woke up, I was like, I opened the slider that day too. It might have been on the day that I stayed in bed all day and felt my worst.
That could be. That's the perfect thing to do. Like when you're dying is watch a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like binge.
Open the slider. It was sunny. And it was only 6 episodes.
Oh, okay.
It's a limited series.
Okay.
And what the show is about is essentially the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it portrays in the first episode a guy who's by himself in the wilderness, and he's doing some kind of research. And you can tell he's maybe a geologist or something. He's doing things with rocks. And something happens to him. And it shows this on the trailer, so actually I don't feel bad saying it. He gets bit by a rattlesnake. And he drops his phone because he was going to make an emergency call, right? This is bad. He's by himself in the woods. So he ends up trying to suck the venom out of his hand, and he climbs back up the cliff wherever goes back to his place, and he lays down, and that's it. You just see him kind of in and out for a few days, or what you think is a few days. And it ended up, I don't know how long he was out for, but when he comes to and he goes to drive into town, no one's around. And there's signs, you can tell that maybe FEMA was there. There's signs saying basically stay at home, hunker down, this is kind of the end of the world. And so it shows him trying to figure shit out, and he meets some travelers, and you just hear some really sad stories, and you're kind of trying to figure out, is this going to be people against people? What is this show really about? And it's not about that at all. They meet someone who's not that great, partway through. But other than that, it's them trying to actually brave the elements and create civilization again.
Oh, okay.
And he meets a woman.
She cute?
Yeah, she's adorable. But like she knows how to protect herself and she can keep herself alive and safe. And out of necessity, they just kind of like move in together. And then before you know it, she's pregnant.
Oh,
and
girl, this man ruined your life. Oh my God, really?
And I want to tell you more about it because I don't think you're going to watch it. But
you're
like,
right.
I can tell you about it.
But no, you can tell me it later.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
Don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And so by the end of the show, years have passed.
Oh.
I'll just leave it at that.
After six episodes?
Yeah.
Like each episode is like a year or?
No.
Weird.
I'll explain it to you more. Sure. But if you're looking for like a end of the world kind of drama that's not super dramatic and it's more about like community and how people come together and build each other up, it was really good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I watched that by myself and now I'm like, Jason, you got to watch it. So I'm going to watch it again.
End of
Earth Abides.
Earth Abides. Okay.
Yeah. Earth Abides.
Earth Abides. Got it.
And like you kind of wonder, like the title is interesting and then he says it at one point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How he ties it in. Got it.
Yeah, and it's really cool. And he survives some wild shit. I mean, everybody does.
Is he famous? Who is it? Did you recognize him at all? Okay, so
I looked him up after, but I didn't recognize him.
Okay.
Like none of the actors in it, I was like, oh, they're famous.
sure.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That helps.
So,
for sure.
but the acting was good.
Okay.
Yeah. For me not like knowing any of them.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, so that's what I would recommend. Highly recommend. Super easy to get through. 6 episodes. If you're sick right now and you're just like...
You need something to watch. After you watch every episode of Make It to Wednesday.
Yeah, after this.
After you do this, catch up on this,
then Earth Abides.
Okay.
And let me know what you think because I thought it was phenomenal. And I'm normally like I don't know. If I say the movie Doomsday, you wouldn't know what that is. No. I'm just like more the Doomsday style end of the world movies and shows.
Yeah,
and like
definitely. That's why I have a recommendation for you as well.
Yeah. Ooh, what's your recommendation?
It's called Paradise. Have you heard about it?
Paradise?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it's called Paradise. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
I watched the first 5 episodes, I think. Maybe 4 or 5 episodes. I haven't finished it. So
I might have watched a trailer for it. What's it about?
It's got Randall Pearson in it.
It does?
Yeah. Sterling K. Brown, but
yeah.
Randall Pearson.
Yeah.
It's basically about him. He's works for the Secret Service. Also has James Marsden. Do you know who that is?
No.
Hairspray.
Don't know.
You never seen Hairspray?
No, I haven't.
Carly, you've never seen Hairspray?
I've never seen Hairspray.
Our king, Zac Efron? You've never seen Hairspray?
I've never seen Zac Efron's in Hairspray.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding, Car.
I'm not. That movie made me who I am today. You've never seen Hairspray?
No.
You have to watch it.
I will.
You
sometime.
No. See, I know. Here we go. It's a musical, so like I get it. But
that's why I haven't watched it.
Carly, you have. So it's.
Is it on a streaming platform?
I want to say it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Well, then I'll watch it. I can't wait.
It's perfect for what your boys are talking about right now. Also,
really?
My
kids just watched a musical, their first musical.
They watched Greatest Showman,
which was a Carla recommendation.
Of course, another one of the movies that made me who I am.
And
today.
I watched it after you recommended it and loved it.
It's so you're going to love Hairspray.
Yeah.
The next one will be Wicked, and that comes out March 21st. So.
Okay, perfect. So I'll watch Hairspray first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, you have to see Hairspray. I can't believe you haven't seen it.
I haven't.
What did you do in high school? I guess it came out after high school. I don't know. But anyways,
I don't know what
it's
I've
got
been
James
doing with my
Marsden
life.
in Paradise. He plays the president. His character his character dies like the first episode.
Is there a prominent female actress in Paradise?
Yes. I don't know who she is.
Okay.
She's white.
Oh, never mind then. It's not the show I thought it was.
Oh. You thought it was a black lady?
Yeah.
There is a black lady as well, but it's not, she's not like a main character. I mean, she's like a main character, but she's not like.
Okay.
It's not giving Kerry Washington in Scandal.
Okay.
Maybe that's what you're thinking of, Scandal?
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
No, it's very much not that. But they basically, the world's coming to an end. He's the president. They handpick, it feels like, 25,000 people to move into an underground cave, which
this
I think
is up my alley.
It's
this is like
1,000% for you. Yeah. They pick 25,000 people to move into this underground mountainside cave
all
thing.
together.
Yeah. Well, it's like they're rebuilding a society. Yeah. And so, to be fair, I haven't finished it, so I really...
Yeah.
And I will, eventually. It's just, like, not one of my shows, you know what I mean? It's, like, not something... it's not, like, Summer House, you know what I mean? It's not...
Summer House. We'll talk... I don't know what Summer House is, but it sounds great.
The best show. No, you wouldn't enjoy it, but...
No.
It's reality TV. It's, like, not...
Oh, I wouldn't enjoy it.
It's not your thing.
Yeah.
But basically, they tell the 25,000 people that the world is ending. It's inhabitable now. Turns out, we found out in like episode 3 that may not be true.
Oh,
like they might have. I mean, like
they might have jumped
it when they jumped. They like sent people up to see how it looked like, and the world did look inhabitable to me.
Yeah,
but like you would survive. Do you know what I mean? Like you would figure it out. I wouldn't figure it out, and I would probably stay in the cave. But like,
so inhabitable not because like the air is bad.
Sure,
like that kind of.
They were like, you can breathe, but it didn't look like the situation I was trying to be a part of.
Okay,
but check it out. It's called Paradise.
Yeah,
I think it's like we're 7 episodes in now. Or so.
Oh, great. So it just started.
It just started, yeah. And it's got Randall Pearson. We love Randall Pearson.
I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you, Sterling K. Brown.
Oh,
our king.
Our king.
King number 2, not Zac Efron. It's always number 1 for me. But
what about Simon?
That's my angel. The love of my life.
You know, you're not caught up on Love is Blind either.
I'm not. But go ahead, spoil it.
No, I'm not spoiling it. There's nothing to spoil. It's been the most boring season.
That's why I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I know. I feel like I know the couples that will make it. I feel like I know the ones that won't. Like,
yeah. Someone commented on one of our podcast episodes.
We got fan mail. Is that what you're talking about?
We got fan mail. And because Carla and I were talking about, was it last episode or 2 ago?
Last one.
And we mentioned that one of the guys considered himself a short king.
Because he's 5'8". That's what this man said.
He said.
He's the man. What is his name?
We are not calling him a short king.
Yeah. Because 5'8's not, I mean, it's short, but it's not like.
It's taller than me.
Sure, it's not taller than me, but.
Yeah.
But like, it's not 5'4".
No. And this man deemed himself, he said, and I quote, "It's short king season," and he had the cutest personality about himself. Yeah,
he's so like I like him a lot. Him and his girl, super positive, so cute. Yeah.
But apparently we said that, and someone listening must have gotten offended.
Yeah, sorry.
And said 5'8" is not short. Like I didn't say it was.
Okay.
I didn't say it was.
And like, who are you asking? Because to some people it is short.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like to Carla, you would say it's shorter than
me,
right?
I wouldn't say that's like short king status, but like it's shorter than me. Just know that. Like I'm pretty tall.
Yeah. So whoever you are, I don't know. I didn't recognize your number.
Oh, those are phone numbers.
It was a phone number, so I looked it up in my phone.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't. Yeah, look it up
because I'm curious.
I just wanted you to know, like, we're not offended by your comment, but like, we also didn't. We didn't announce that.
Watch
he was
the show.
King.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, watch Love Is Blind.
Yeah. Or don't. I mean, it's a pretty boring season.
Not this season. Watch like the Charlotte season. That was a fun season.
Yeah.
Or like, who was the other one?
Who was the other one?
I'm trying to think.
I forget where they record at always.
I know.
Definitely Jason brought one up by like name. Like he remembered all the names. It was like, oh, that was the season with da 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 da.
Oh, which one? Last season? Oh, you watch last season.
2 seasons ago.
Which is the season with Taylor and Garrett?
Last season.
They were cute.
They're
still
precious.
Together.
Yes, they are.
I love her. She's got freckles.
She's so beautiful.
Obsessed with her. I actually think he's really cute too. He looks like someone I used to work with. No, that's not true. I shouldn't say that because he might hear this. But
yeah,
he looks like how I feel like someone I used to work with would look like if he had that same facial hair and long hair. But
okay, I think he's a very attractive man.
He's super hot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, so Carla's not caught up on Love Is Blind.
Sorry,
so
I'll work. It's not my fault.
Yeah,
technically.
But if you are watching it right now, just know I know you're disappointed in Dave.
We're all, just to be clear,
we're all disappointed in Dave.
I know Dave,
but you're like not caught up with like his most recent actions.
I didn't like him last episode.
No,
last season's last sets of.
I wouldn't say he's likable.
No,
if you like him, you're the problem with the world.
Ooh, yikes! Called her out. Got your ass.
I just like the world has enough problems. If you like Dave in Love Is Blind this season then
8, 9,
you can kindly fuck off.
Ooh. Like. Fuck off.
Yeah, he is not treating Lauren okay, and if there is anybody out there that thinks that that's normal in a relationship, like, no.
It's giving. Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
No.
Yeah, that's fair. It's giving like bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh yes,
like that type of guy.
Like I need my bro's opinions to move forward.
Or like women shouldn't
women should be saving themselves for me.
Literally.
You had a man a week before I met you.
Like. That was so crazy to me. And he couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
Like he could not move past it. He didn't like her.
No.
That's what it was.
No, I really feel and she's the number one female character in the person for me
right now
this season.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to think of who the other options are.
Just like well-rounded,
sure,
beautiful
sure.
human.
Oh, I guess Taylor's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I like
the women
her.
I love.
Oh, okay.
Most of them.
I don't like the girl with the eyes. Virginia, is that her name?
Virginia.
Something about her is.
She looks like she's perma high.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's like, I mean,
she's very boring.
She's very boring.
Yeah,
she's super beautiful.
Yeah,
very beautiful, but like
no personality.
Yeah, but that's how I felt about that couple as a whole. So
yeah,
I mean,
they're here.
Yeah,
they're here.
They're like probably no, they won't make it, but
I know, right?
I actually haven't. I'm not.
They
caught
got
up, so I
through
really
their
don't know.
prenup stuff.
So maybe they will.
They will.
They both signed it.
They're fine.
Oh, yeah. I knew that was going to be a nothing burger.
It was a yeah.
Of course,
it was nothing.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry if I offended you if you like Dave.
No, not really. But I'm sorry.
You're just not sorry.
Yeah, you're not our type of person.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't be everybody's type of person.
So I'm gonna watch Paradise.
You should watch Paradise. Also, I finished Shrinking. Guys, watch it.
Shrinking
It is so good. Watch
Carla
Shrinking.
put it off for like a year or two of me recommending
I'm sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Because it is so like if you need just like a
feel good, but like
real like. And like if you need to cry, put the show on. Like it's just if you need to laugh, put the show on. It's so good.
Whatever emotion it is you are missing in your life, Shrinking will give you that.
Yeah, and then some. I'm telling you, it's literally like it's This Is Us. It's if you've seen Parenthood, watch it. Like you'll like it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Jason and I, when we put shows on in the background because we just hate silence.
Yeah, that's with me with my music.
It's so good. Like people who do that, we just do it. We understand it.
Yeah,
and we had season 2 on. I keep looking over thinking that's Odin, but he is passed out on.
He's like asleep.
Can you see him on the couch over here? He's on a pillow.
Yeah,
he's such a baby.
You talking about me?
Me? But we turned it on and rewatched it, and Jason just kept saying, "I forget how good this is."
It's seriously, Carly.
Cinematically,
I wonder
it's
how many
beautiful.
has it won any awards?
Maybe
because it is really like
it's the
really,
acting
really,
is superb.
Yeah,
the comedy is superb. Even some of the lines that like I don't always hear them the first time, and the second time you watch it, you're like, oh my god, that was the funniest fucking joke.
I know. I'm like excited to watch it again. I'm trying to get Clyde to watch with me.
He should.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he'd really love it. Yeah.
Yeah. So please, if you're on the fence about what show to do next, like
Shrinking,
hands down,
you
Shrinking.
seriously will not regret it.
It's for everybody. Unless, unless you don't like Joy.
Yeah. If you're a Dave fan on Love Is Blind, you probably won't like Shrinking. Like,
but then you probably don't like anything in your life.
Yeah, like especially women. Especially women.
Okay, all right. Anyways. So Carla and I aren't buying a lot right now.
No.
We're trying not to get sick or sicker.
And we're watching TV.
Because, like, look at it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You want to move on? Listen, bitch?
I want to do some Listen, bitch.
Okay.
You have the cards on your side, don't you?
Don't.
They're right here. Look at beautifully displayed.
Oh, it's your turn. Nice.
Oh. And I'm so sorry if anybody's listening and hears just me all mucusy into the mic.
You stuck it like this? No, you sound normal. It's totally fine.
Thank you. I haven't cleared my throat yet.
We'll have to. You can. Go clear your throat.
No, I got it.
All right, ready? Listen,
ready.
bitch. Ask yourself if it will matter in 10 years from now. If it won't, don't sweat it. Again. Listen, bitch. Ask yourself if it'll matter in 10 years from now. And if it won't, don't sweat it.
That's so fucking beautiful.
Another feather.
Oh, and it's another feather. That's really great.
How will you
I love
know?
This.
Yeah, that's fair. That's so your card.
How would you know if it'll matter 10 years from now? Well, like, I think about all the shit that I get so stressed about day to day. Like,
sure.
I haven't cleaned the bathrooms yet, and I've been sick.
Yeah, that type of shit. You're right.
Yeah.
It won't matter.
No.
That's a good point.
There's a lot of other stuff too, right? Like,
what will matter? How you treat people.
How you treat people, how you raise your children.
Yeah.
How you show up as a friend.
Can I ask you a question? We were talking about this earlier, and we don't have to. We can like cut this out if we don't. You were talking about one of your children had like an issue on the bus with the school. What? And you were saying that they called him a name and he repeated the name.
Yeah.
And it was like a racial. I don't want to. Can I say it? I don't want to say like.
Yeah, I think so. Right.
Yeah. Someone called him a gay. Someone called her son a gay monkey
on the bus. Because the kids on the bus are mean.
Yeah. How do you bring up a conversation like you can't call people monkey? Like what's like. Because I know how I would do it, like, but I'm also a person of color. Like,
yes,
it just means something different.
Yeah, it does. Elliot and I have had a lot of conversations about race because he's heard a lot of words. Like he's the one that came home and a kid said the N-word on the bus. And he had never heard it before and he didn't know what it meant. Or like there have been a couple other things, but he and I, when I sit down with him, I try to approach everything like a little bit through the lens of a child and also through the lens of an adult who has the information. And balancing it, it's been so weird to learn how to talk to kids because like as an adult, I'm so distant from being a kid myself anymore.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing I tell Elliot is you are going to hear things in the world that are not okay and that I would never want you to repeat. And that once you know more about them, you're likely not going to want to repeat either.
Yeah.
And so then we just start with that like big framework of here is why this particular thing didn't sit well or land well, or here's why I don't say that word. A lot of times I'll say to him like, that's a word I would never say and here's why.
Yeah. Okay.
And give him grace to like choose why he wouldn't say it. And you know, there's always parents who like don't allow certain words in their house. Like my ex-husband's my ex-in-laws didn't like the word fuck.
Sure.
I say fuck all the time.
Yeah.
Like I just swear. You're not going to say that in my house because it's my house. There's those kind of people. And then there's the people who are like, you can say what you want, but here's why I would discourage you from saying that or think about what your words mean. And we try to just have bigger conversation about it.
Sure. Okay.
It's hard to like explain how I have a conversation, but for me, I don't shy away from those conversations. Like Elliot and I have talked about, and it actually was super timely when some of this came up because it was after MLK Day and they had done a lot of like MLK Day things at school.
Yeah.
And was it Finley that I had sent you the drawing that he had done?
It
looks like, so great.
Yeah.
I love
it's so
it.
Cute. So
Oh, so cute. But, you know, I'll say to Elliot, like, hey, what did you learn about how Black people were treated? You know, what did you learn about segregation? What did you learn? Like, we'll start just bigger and I'll ask questions and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So sometimes there's other life lessons we can build upon that are like very current. And then we'll also talk about, what was the other word we heard or that we talked about? There was another slang word that came up once. He heard an adult say it somewhere. Jesus. Yeah. And I just explained to him, like, that term actually came from a time when slavery was abundant. And that's how people spoke to individuals that they felt were lesser than them.
Okay.
And like the terminology was to make someone else feel like they weren't the same as you or weren't equal and like sometimes when I have a hard time filling in the blanks, I let Elliot take the lead and like, oh, that means this. And he'll go, oh, I never thought of it that way. Or we've had so many great conversations, but I'm sad that you have had to have the ones we've had.
Can I ask you one more question, then we can get back to it?
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the conversations that you have, like, do you feel like you have to have them because you have me in your life? Do you know what I mean? Because I do feel like you have always been, like, before when I first met you, I felt like you were an advocate for all.
Yeah.
But like, does it change having like, and I'm not saying that you don't have other friends of color.
Yeah. But having a best friend who's Black and having proximity to that, I think it makes the examples more real for the kids when I talk to them.
Okay.
Knowing that they have people in their life who that could hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I told you, Elliot, before we even talked about it, he's like, I have friends that are Black and that's not right. Yeah, that's not right. Regardless if you have those friends or not, that's still not right.
Right.
But it feels more tangible and real because it's hurting someone that he loves that you love so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and Elliot's like he wants to go to bat for people he loves.
He's an empath for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's such a good question. I think just having you in my life makes it really real for me in a way that maybe I'm not close to everybody in my life. You know, I'm very close to you.
Yeah.
The kids call you Aunt Carla. Like, they feel really drawn to you. Finley calls you bestie. Like, they care so much about you. And then they can use that as a thinking about how words impact people around them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. It just popped into my head earlier, and I was like, damn, I should have asked that earlier.
No, I'm glad you did. And so I think what's crazy is, you know, there's a lot I could say right now. I'll say more off.
Sure.
Yeah. Because I'm not trying to start a debate,
of course,
on anything, but there are things that even people that have seen episodes we've done have said things.
Of course. Yeah.
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 And I just want to like reach through the screen and punch them.
We be wanting to fight some of y'all. Not like the avid listeners, obviously.
No. But like the community that we resonated with for a minute there, just like
wasn't really the right community.
You weren't our people. But
so just remember that what you say in 10 years will still matter. Just to be clear. Like, that's something it's important. Like,
yes,
that will matter. What you say matters.
Ask yourself if it will matter 10 years from now. And the words you say today do matter.
Yeah.
And it's important to understand that, like, we're all always learning. And so there is no shame in saying, damn, I fucked up.
Yes. You have to know how to say it, when to say, I fucked it up. And I'm really, really sorry. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And you have to take your own personal steps to move forward just as much as, like, anybody else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it won't matter 10 years from now, then
like whether or not you clean the bathroom floor, like, I promise I won't remember that next week.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
I'll remember it in 3 weeks.
The fact that I left a patch of orange on the wall for weeks, I don't care.
I honestly forgot all about that.
I actually kind of love it.
Okay, keep it.
It's very bright.
Your house.
It's very bright.
Let's do it.
So yeah, listen, bitch. Ask yourself if it will matter 10 years from now, and if it won't, don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Fucking love that.
Yeah, that's great. I didn't think that was going to resonate with me as much as it did. Like, now I'm feeling like it does resonate. I like that a lot.
Right? Sit with it. I think it'll hit again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Are we moving into our topic?
Do you want to? What is the topic? Let's look at time real quick. Oh, yeah. Let's move into the topic.
All right. So for our topic this week, Carla and I have gone back and forth. I'm going to readjust.
Yeah.
Illness and everything.
Hello.
Hi, buddy. This is my dog, Odin. Odie, come here. Hi. Oh, who's a good boy? So there's a lot that we could say for our topic this week, and he's got the sneezies. He's going to do it again.
One more.
You're not going to drink my water, but I am.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you were saying there's a lot we could talk about.
Here's what I want to talk about. I want to get real.
Okay.
About how fucking depressed I've been.
Oh, okay.
And the things that are contributing to that.
Sure, I might cry, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. What? Stop.
Odin.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I want to get real about how absolutely depressed I have been. And being sick makes it that much worse, right? And here's the thing that happened this week. And bless my husband, he's been phenomenal.
Yeah, he's been great.
Like, if I didn't have him here, you guys, I got sick on the day, I said it was the day the kids went back, but it was the day we got the kids. Them, yeah. I mixed that up because I've been sick for so long, I can't keep it straight. We got the kids back on a Friday. I went to bed at 7 p.m. and Jason took care of them and me for through now.
Yeah.
And continuing to. And I came up for air, I want to say, I kind of had to come up for air on Thursday night when my child started puking at 1 a.m. Which when you're sick and then your kiddo gets sick, you just like go into mom mode. And I was cleaning up vomit and he was taking a bath and I was ripping up the rug, the washable rug, and getting that in the washing machine and getting all the towels together because some of them had gotten vomit on them. And it was just like,
this makes me so nauseous.
I know, it was a lot. And so like I hadn't hit my breaking point yet. I was still not feeling good, but I could feel it was coming. And then keeping my youngest home from school on Friday and keeping him overnight. You know, my oldest went to hang out with his stepmom and have like their normal schedule. My ex-husband is traveling for work right now. Like, it was just...
That's a lot.
It's truly been compounding.
Yeah.
And I've been really trying to hold it together. But then what happened, and what I started sharing this with you when you got here today, is I come up for air after all of this. And what do? I file my taxes. And I also look at my now due bills that I got from when I had surgery last year. So I don't know that everybody knows this, but I had a really massive cyst removed that was on my ovary. It was 10 centimeters, the size of a baby's head. And they had to remove...
sorry. The size of a baby's head?
Correct.
That's how big that comes out of your private area when you give birth?
Yeah.
10 centimeters?
10 centimeters. Boop. It's a head.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's why they want you to be 10 centimeters dilated.
So that makes sense.
Right?
Ew. Sorry.
So, anyways, they had decided a year ago, like, I was having all this pain, thought it was my one kidney. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness it wasn't. It was that. They removed that and removed my right ovary. And through all of that, we have really shitty insurance because, I mean, does anybody have good insurance anymore? I don't know.
Certainly don't.
But it was a new insurance for us. We'd only had it like less than, 6 months.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure what it covered. And through all that, I had transitioned out of my, well-paying job with great benefits and got on Jason's benefits. And our insurance apparently is shit because we just started getting all of our bills from that as well.
A year ago.
From a year ago.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
There should be
11
a limit
months.
Of that. Sure. But like,
yep.
If it's not here within 3 months, don't send it.
Don't send it. If you guys don't need your money in 3 months,
I don't need it.
I
need
all.
it. Yeah. I actually need this money.
Yep.
Like I'm doing other things now. Like I have other things that I need to pay for.
Yep.
Sorry.
And so this is all happening, and at the same time, I'm thinking about how, we found out last year that we had PFAS in our water, and ended up getting a water filtration system, like the cheapest we could get for a house, so that you can have good drinking water. And with us having kids, we're like, we need that.
Yeah.
The year before, they came in and put natural gas in, and we're like, we need to suck it up and just do it because it's gonna save us over time. I mean, I was paying out the ass for propane. So it's just been like these seemingly little things that have built up over time. And like you make decisions based on where you're at in a given moment.
Yeah.
And then suddenly all this shit compounds, and I came up for air after being sick, and we owe on taxes because somehow we fucking owe on taxes.
Yeah.
We don't make enough to owe, I feel like, but here we are. And then a portion of my surgery is now coming due. So this is like, it all sounds really whiny. Like
it doesn't. It sounds really
money
like
problems,
it's real life.
right? It's real life.
Yeah.
But here I am last night in the throes of it, and I have barely eaten because food doesn't sound good. Like Jason's tried to make me food.
Sure.
Like breakfast sandwiches he loves. He's trying to make them. I felt disgusting, like smelling them. I felt like I was going to puke. So I haven't eaten all day. It's like last night, and I'm finally breaking.
Yeah.
Like we ate all of our money that we had in different accounts to cover different things that were like our big picture dreaming. I'm like, yeah, we have enough money to cover some of this. But I feel like we are becoming a paycheck to paycheck family right now.
Yeah.
And I know we're not the only ones.
No.
I know we have been blessed. I was blessed when I was, doing the single mom thing to have a job that paid really fucking good and valued their employees and had great benefits. And I left it because I valued being with my kids more.
Yeah.
And I was sick of traveling, and I was sick of feeling that like I'm never home and I can't have a dog anymore because what do I do with the dog? And like you were watching my old dog all the time. Like it was just piecing it together, and I was sick of that. And so I had a little breakdown last night, and Jason asked me what I wanted for dinner, and I said, nothing sounds good. We have no food in the house because I've been sick and we haven't grocery shopped. And he's like, well, let's go get food. And I was like, no, we don't have money for that. And it was just that moment of like, I know we have been really, really trying really fucking hard. And yet I don't think we can go spend $30 on getting food.
And takeout. Yeah.
Yep. And Jason said, Carly, this is bullshit. We have a little bit of cash. We tucked cash away in her safe and like he got it out and he's like, we're getting food. You don't feel good. Frankly, he's like, I just don't feel like making food. And that's fair. He's been providing for us all week. And we went and we got Panda Express and we ate. And I cried a little. I was depressed. I was thinking about every decision I've ever made, ever, because that's what people do when they get sad, I think. And it just made me start questioning everything. Like, do I love where we live? Are we living beyond our means? The reality is, Karla, we pay less.
Yeah, you certainly.
We pay less here for my house. It's our house, but like my name is on it because I refinanced it, right? And so like my point being, we haven't refinanced it since I married Jason because how could we? Yeah. We couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
But after getting the divorce and refinancing, guys, my interest rate on my house is 2.9%. It's so cheap.
Love that.
So cheap. Now it's like what, 8? I mean, people are paying 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And like my property taxes are all in escrow. So I pay them monthly with my mortgage. And my mortgage is less. I just saw a house posted 1 town over for rent, 1 bedroom, 2 bath. It was $1,600 a month, which is over $200 more than what I pay a month for this house, including taxes.
Wow.
How are people living right now?
No, we can't. Like, we literally can't afford to.
No.
Just to be clear, like,
no one is actually affording life.
We're spreading ourselves thin, maxing out credit cards.
Yep.
I'm trying not to, but like.
Yeah, that's what Jason and I talked about that. Like,
what? So, but what's the solution? Like, how do we get back to where we were? Will we ever? People have to start caring about.
Back to where we were, what we want? Like.
No, you're right. It's not.
Like,
we need actual affordable. We need to be able to afford to live.
Yep. We need affordable healthcare. We need affordable housing. Food, affordable housing.
Yeah, let's not even talk about the food.
I know. God.
I literally can't even buy eggs.
Uh-huh.
We can't even buy. I mean, we can't. Actually, there were no dozens of eggs, apparently.
Right.
Allegedly.
But if we can buy eggs, if they're in stock and we can buy them, what are we sacrificing?
Yeah.
What is the thing that's going by the wayside?
Yeah.
I've been getting creative, like celery is super cheap. I've been getting creative. We've been doing a lot of ants on a log for snacks.
Oh, cute.
It's been great. And then the extra celery I throw in, I make an amazing paleo chili that like you can stretch. I've been trying to stretch meals.
Yeah.
I just like, I know if I'm not okay, the world is definitely not okay because I've always found a way to be okay. And like I hit my breaking point last night.
Yeah. What do you normally do to get yourself like I think it's maybe not healthy, but like it's very normal to sit in that type of grief and sit in that despair. How do you get yourself out of it though? Like, cause you can't live there forever.
No,
it's like
I think that's why we went for a walk this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a huge proponent of like, if you don't feel good, there are things you can do. You can feed yourself.
Yeah.
You can take a shower. You can go for a walk and get fresh air. Like, focus on the little things that you can do. But when you're doing those little things and you keep coming back to it.
I just like can't, Those things are nice, but like they don't pay the bills.
They don't pay the bills. They don't pay the bills. And I've thought, okay, I asked Jason, do I go back to work full time? And he said, do you want to? Like, don't do something because you feel like you have to right now.
Oh, that's interesting.
And he said, do you really want to do that? Do you think that that is a fix that will accomplish all the things that you are trying to accomplish? Like, regardless, I want to spend more time with the kids. I've been able to. When they're sick, I can be home with them. This summer, they don't have school. We can't afford sending them to daycare every day.
That's true. That's a good point.
I can be home with them. In a couple days, like we might send them to daycare 1 or 2 days a week.
Sure.
Again, it depends if we can actually afford it. Finley wants to, for his birthday coming up, we had told him he could we might pick something, you know, that he could do and then invite friends to.
Okay.
And he suggested, I said, what are some things you might want to do? And he goes, I don't know, like Chuck E. Cheese maybe, or like Craig's Cruisers, or so
cute.
I thought, okay, those are all cute options. Started looking at them. Y'all, they're also not affordable.
No.
And so I messaged, thank goodness, I messaged Ashley. Shout out Ashley if you're listening, best stepmom ever. And she and I were talking about, hey, why don't the four of us parents do something for Finley together? Instead of us each throwing a party or having family or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, maybe we do Chuck E. Cheese or we do Rebounders or we do whatever. And he can invite 5 friends, 6 friends, 10 friends, whatever the limit is. And then we just split that cost.
Yeah.
And then he's getting the same thing out of it. We're doing our thing and we're showing up for him as parents together. So I think we're going to do that.
Okay. That's
for
what
sure.
next, I guess technically next month. Yeah.
Yeah. It's in a month. So, you know, we're focusing on like, what can we actually do that still supports some of the things that kids like and that we like.
Yeah.
We love backpacking and we're going to do a lot of it this summer. I had a realization like last night after I got some food in me. Mom, I don't know if you're listening. You want to go on a backpacking trip with me and the boys this summer?
Why?
Because I want to go and it's free. I mean, it's essentially free because we have all the gear. Like,
okay.
I want to do some stuff without having to take on this like exponential cost of doing things.
Yeah.
And I told Jason, like, maybe we go hike part of the Appalachian Trail. Like, it's a drive. It'd be a little gas and some food, but like maybe we spend 3 or 4 days. Is it crazy? Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Very.
But like, it accomplishes, or it gets me out there. I want to be outdoors more. I need to be doing more physical things.
Yeah.
It'll make me feel better. The kids can see that like not everything has to be about entertainment. How are you going to entertain me today? We do a lot at home and they're content here, but to be able to go hike somewhere that they've never been or see mountains that they haven't seen, spend time with grandma in a different way, pour myself into friends and family. I guess that's another thing that's helpful.
Yeah.
But like how are people doing it right now?
I don't know. If you guys have tips, I really like,
Yeah.
I don't do anything, so I really don't have an answer for you. Like I am a single girl who makes like my bills are paid, sure, for the most part,
but still like
I don't have like it. Yeah, I don't know. Any tips?
Yeah.
Anyone looking for like anyone hiring like a nice side gig for me?
Well, even side jobs. So Jason and I had a conversation about like
true.
People used to be able to have side hustles.
Yeah.
Anymore, side hustles have become people's main source of income. Like we know a lot of people we grew up with that are like doing cleaning businesses and stuff. Like that's awesome, great. But like there is no side hustle that you can actually do on the side anymore to make a little bit of income.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like that. And it feels like, I remember, you know, my parents used to talk about, you know, a little job my dad would take or this kind of thing, or he'd go work at the tree farm, but he'd also do this other thing. And there's just like none of that anymore. Everything now is, well, I think part of it is everything now has to be documented. So you have to work, nothing is under the table.
Yeah.
You have to have all these things in place. Bring in your social security card, bring in this, bring in that, scan it. It goes into your bank account. Everything is accounted for. Like there's no, we just need some help and we'll give you $10 an hour to do this simple thing. That doesn't exist anymore. Mm-hmm. And that like, I don't know where you grew up, if that was a big part of life, but here in the country and where I grew up, like that was everybody's life.
Wow.
Everybody had side shit going on and paying under the table and hiring someone's kid and
Yeah. I don't know that that's something we did. I
No.
actually don't know. I never, I mean.
Yeah. For the time that you were there, that
to-
wasn't, yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't going down
I
the
wasn't
road
about
to work
go-
on the farm.
What? Where do you think I'm from?
To haul like hay or anything.
Yeah, no, no, we didn't have that same life at all.
No.
I mean, like lemonade stands, I guess. Does that count as like a
No.
side? Yeah, like that's
It's cute though.
it's like the best I could do. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And I'm hoping things will get better.
Yeah.
the only solution I can think of is people need to stop being greedy. People need to start caring about the lives of other people.
Yep.
And how what they do and who they vote for impacts the other people.
It does. And do you think that, like, is this an economic rut, or is this something that can't be summed up just with those words?
Oh, I wouldn't say it's just an economic rut. I think we've lost a sense of community as a people. Mm-hmm. And until we figure out how to not be so individual minded, it will never get better because it takes a village. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
In order to thrive, you need to have people around you that
you want to see thrive too.
Right. It takes more than just you trying your hardest, because you trying your hardest can do a lot, but it won't do everything.
And how many CEOs of companies aren't even with their people anymore, or they sit around at home or whatever, and they are just skimming money off of everybody else?
I don't know. Ooh. I work in the nonprofit sector. For me, it's like a little different. But like, I hope not many. I hope it's few and far between. I don't feel like that's the case, but
yeah, I feel like all of my jobs I've had have been like decent.
Yeah,
I work for decent people. Yeah. Yep. But that's not been the stories I've heard from everybody.
No, of course. But again, our jobs have been more so people facing jobs, right? Like programming and
programming. That's a good way to say it. We've always worked in programming.
That's the people that we surround ourselves with at work are people who are like-minded as like-minded as us. So like,
who are ready to tackle all these big problems.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. People who,
Can we just all be put into office together for like a week and, figure some shit out? Yeah.
Do you think we could? Do you think if like you put like your 10 greatest people in your life, 10 greatest minds together, you think you could solve like world hunger? Maybe not world hunger, but like solve community issues?
I think so.
I think so too.
100%, yeah.
So what does it take? Having those people run for office? Like gotta start grassroots.
You do. And yet the system feels so rigged.
Yeah, it just feels like there's no getting.
No, like there's no clawing your way out. There is nothing to claw into. Like,
right, yeah,
we are all in a pit. We are kept in that pit, and we are working.
I hate that.
I hate it too.
I hate that.
And that's like when I talk about the situation is dire. It's like that lack of community. It's that feeling of being stuck exactly where you're at. And thinking, is this the rest of my life? Like, I'm 35. Is this how I'm going to feel for the rest of my life?
Did you feel this way at 25?
No.
When did you start feeling this way?
After kids, after COVID. I think.
I
don't know. I need to go back and like in the log of my brain.
And think like when
was the tipping point for me?
Well, when does like real life, kids makes things in real quick.
Yeah.
So like probably a little earlier for you than it was for me. Like when did you like realize that, oh, I need to get my shit together?
After my dad died.
I was just thinking the same thing. When my mom died, I was like, oh, this is not a game. This is real.
Yeah. Like there's no winning.
Yeah.
At the end, I will die.
You will die. Not anytime soon, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm so serious. Like you can't. Like I literally can't handle it.
I know. I couldn't either. So
yeah.
Don't go down on me.
I don't plan to.
Thank you.
37.
I know COVID fucked a lot of shit up.
Yeah, COVID for sure.
And that's something we all lived through together. After we die. Yeah. And I don't want things to go back because I don't think going back was the answer, but I know back was better. Like pre-COVID, the way the world was pre-COVID and how we were interacting in some ways was better than what we're doing today. And in a lot of ways, it also wasn't better, right? There was still greed. There was still...
Yeah. That'll be there forever. Like, that's just a part of human nature. Sucks.
Yeah.
Hate that.
I hate that.
But there's also... But, like, where there's greed, there's also, like, compassion. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not... We can't focus on the bad aspects and just forget the good exists because...
Right.
We exist, so we know we're good people.
Right.
So, like, the good exists, too. It's just having to find it. It's hard to find when
and
it's
then when
so
you
dark.
Find it, it's like, if you find your people... Like Jason and I were talking about community living. Like, I would love to purchase some property and have a bunch of tiny homes with like people that I love there.
Keep bringing this tiny home.
I know.
Like,
Or
why not
just
like
regular homes.
house?
Regular homes is fine. Regular
Buy a condo complex.
Yeah, like, and surround yourself with all your people. You know, there's kind of those like hippie communes that people talk about, right?
I'm not hating on that idea.
Not hating on it.
Love
it.
If I can get all my people in one spot, where do you draw the line, by the way? Like,
with who your people are?
Yeah. Like, I make the cut, obviously.
Obviously.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Like
obviously.
Yeah.
I think for me, in that kind of a world or environment, if I was trying to build my own little like community, I would draw the line with people whose values just don't sync up, and I don't know exactly what that looks like, right? But like,
you have to sign like an HOA. You know what I mean? Like a
in
order to like live here, you have to like agree to.
Yeah, like here are the basic principles that you agree with, and if you don't, I'm not saying I don't love you. You can come visit whenever, but like being part of this community might not jive for your overall.
It means something different than what you're looking for.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Exactly. Like I would want there to be people that love the land that we're on, you know, want to cultivate it and take care of it. And I would want there to be people to raise the animals. And I would want there to be, But like everybody has like a thing.
Yeah. What would my thing just be like entertainment? Like, is that good enough?
We could find you something. Hey, I feel like, you know, chef,
me?
Yeah. You're not afraid to experiment with stuff.
Sure. But like, for myself, I can't be feeding everybody else Oreos and Chipotle. You know what I mean? Like, it's like not.
I mean, you could, but
yeah, but like then people are gonna complain. It'd be like a whole thing. Like,
or they might love it.
They will love it because it's a delicious meal.
Have to love Oreos.
Yeah,
with Chipotle.
Yeah.
See, I would want like a community house, and I would want to have community dinners every now and again, not all the time, but watch Earth Abides.
Okay.
That's the example.
Okay,
there we go.
I won't be, but
that's my kind of community, is the community they create.
Okay.
And it's just everybody pitches in and kind of knows their role, and like, okay.
I just stabbed myself in the eye. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
But I didn't want this. I don't want to go off on a tangent.
Yeah,
and just
sorry.
Say, like, I hate this, but life has been really heavy for me lately, and it has been making me feel very sad. And I haven't been able to get a handle on it as well as I would like. Mm-hmm. And then I got sick.
Yeah, which makes things 1,000 times worse.
And like Jason said, me sick, it's like trying to tie down a tornado.
Yeah.
And like, I like to be on the go. I like to move. If I don't like something, I like to change it. And depression changes that brain chemistry. And then sickness changes that brain chemistry. And I haven't felt like me. I haven't felt like I've had energy. I told Jason, like, we don't do shit. We love home and we like staying home, but like, I'm missing my sense of community right now. And as much as I didn't love some of the community created by some past jobs,
sure,
there was community there. Like, I think about when you and I worked together, like, we will never work at a place again that was like that.
That's so rare. And I think even at that place now, it's rare. Not the same way.
It was created by the people.
Yeah.
But like, if you allow people to create the community that they need and you give them enough space to thrive with it, they will do great work. They will be good employees. They will, whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
But like, we live in a very rigid time that we tell people this is how you will act, this is what you will do, this is a lot of places. And like, my current place that I work excluded, definitely, because just phenomenal.
I won't say the same about mine, but
yeah.
Place, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. I feel like I have worked very hard to build a sense of community in every place that I've worked, just because like I live alone. So like for me, if I don't have community at my workplace, I like don't go out and see people, I don't have community at all.
Then you don't have it.
Yeah. So like,
and especially living away from like your hometown.
Yeah.
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 You are a community builder 100% though.
Oh, that's so nice.
No, you really
I
are.
would agree with that, but thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like every circle, I feel like you dabble in every little circle because like you're part of it. You're such a big part of it.
That's really nice of you to say. I don't know that I would agree with that. That's the goal.
Yeah.
But
you don't see it that way for yourself.
No, I would like to be that person.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could see myself the way you see me, but I don't see that right now. Yeah. I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's just not the way you currently see it.
Yeah.
But I don't know that there's like, I think the hard thing is normally I can see the next silver lining. I can see like, oh, this is coming, or this is happening, or this is a good thing. This is on the horizon. I'm just kind of stuck right now that I can't see the horizon. Yeah. It's just very dark. The sun is helping today.
Yeah, the sun is helping.
So I'll continue to take a shower when I feel like I can't get out of bed, and I'll eat when I feel cranky and hungry, and I'll take a walk when I need the air. But it doesn't change that I feel like my lungs can't breathe, and like I just am not getting all the right things for right now.
What can I do to help? What do you need from me?
Just being here, just showing up.
Okay, I can do
Keep
that.
leaving me audio messages.
I can do that. I feel like I've been slacking this week.
So have I. I mean, it's a two-way.
You can't like, talk. So your voice is like just coming back. Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think? If you're listening right now, like, who are your people? What's your community like?
And is your community feeling just as heavy as this one is? Like, not. I don't feel like our community feels heavy, but like life feels heavy
for the people within the communities that we're in. Yeah.
Let us know.
Share with us, because this is definitely like, it's an ongoing theme and a thing that I've talked about, and I feel like a lot of times I'll leave Cara a message and just say I'm just depressed,
and I will say the same thing right back.
Yeah. And it's like valid, and there's so many different reasons.
Yeah. I feel like I actually left you a message this week saying that like I was having a rough time.
2 messages ago.
Yeah. I won't say why, but
yeah. We'll talk more about it, but I'm glad I have you in my life, and that I can just say shit fucking sucks right now.
Yeah.
And we can dream together too. Like when I have a dream and I'm finally excited, I know that I can bring it to you and be like, Carla, I've got this thing.
This is a good idea.
Is this a great idea? Let's start a podcast.
And look at us now. 10 episodes. I almost got balloons,
10.
by the way, that said 10, but I was like, where are we going to put them? Like,
oh my God, that's really cute.
Like a 1 and a 0 on your side. And then like, I was like, but then what are we going to do with them afterwards? I'm like, the kids can suck the helium out. Would you let them do that, by the way?
I would do it.
Okay. I felt like you were that type of parent, but you never know. Like, I don't know. But
I mean, I would suck the helium out before the kids could ever.
Really? You would suck. Do you know how big those balloons are? You would die. You actually could. What do you mean?
Is that a problem?
Death? Yes. What are you talking about?
That's a thing that can happen?
Oh, I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, like I never did it until I was like older.
I guess I didn't either.
And then I like talked in a really cute squeaky voice, and I was like, "That's so fun." Yeah. See, this is how we keep comedic relief in our life. We do really dumb shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have fought them. See, I almost
could have done it right now. We could have just been sucking some helium.
And did the outro. We have to pick your poison, but.
All right. Well, I'm sorry it took us super heavy. It's just
fine.
Like what's been on my heart.
Yeah. That's what this podcast is. This is our fucking show.
This is our fucking show.
That's what this is for.
If I want to have a little like mentee bee on this, whatever.
You know I love a good mentee bee moment. I live for a mentee bee. Me every week.
But I'm still trying. I'm still pushing against social norms and my own norms, and I'm still not dead yet.
Yeah.
The year is just starting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of positive that could come. The world is just very heavy, and I don't agree with a lot of it right now.
Yeah.
And
same.
I'm trying to create my own community.
Yeah. I love that. We can do this.
We can do this.
We can do this.
We can do this. And when life feels heavy, we simply will play Pick Your Poison.
Sure. Where's the okay?
Right here. Right here.
Let's
I'm going to bring them right up. I'm going to pick first and let you read first. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one.
Okay. Carly.
Would I rather?
Would you rather?
Oh, God. I can feel it. It's going to be bad.
Drink a gallon of breast milk that your mom has been saving since you were an infant.
Okay.
I know why I feel like that's like not bad for you. Only be able to eat things you find in a public trash can.
Oh, just drink a gallon?
There's a gallon. I did feel like gallon's a lot.
Drink a gallon of breast milk that your mom has been saving since you were an infant, or only be able to eat things you find in a public trash can. Drink a gallon of breast milk. That has an end date on it, you know? Like, as soon as you get done with it, you're done.
Does breast milk expire?
If it's been frozen, no.
Okay.
I mean,
she said if you've been saving since you were an infant, that's 30 years, though. Like,
I mean, if it's been in a freezer.
For 35 years?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
What would you rather?
No, I would for sure use the breast milk as well, but like...
Because I can't imagine only being able to eat things you find in a public trash can. The only way that would work is if I bought the thing and then I put it in the public trash can and then grabbed it out myself. Okay.
That's like a
But like
lot.
I don't want to have to keep driving to the park to do that.
Oh, okay. I assumed mall. I don't know why. Park I don't feel like has
I assumed mall.
You didn't? Like that's where like there's like a food court.
I just think of like okay, the problem is I watch too many kids movies.
Oh.
And I was thinking about the one where the birds are fighting over the sandwich they find in the trash at the park.
No, I don't know what movie this is, but sure.
Oh, it was so good.
Okay.
Anyways, not the mall for sure.
That's interesting. That's like where the food. That's like where you find the most food.
Where the food court is.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I drink a gallon of my mom's breast milk. 1000%. So, Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't know.
You drank it before.
You always get these.
Oh God, is it about poop?
No.
It's giving sex tape.
Carla always gets sex and porn related ones.
Jesus, I don't know why.
It's like your aura. You just grabbed it. Like you're giving off
that's
like
a good point. I did grab it.
All right.
Yeah.
Carla, would you rather watch your significant other have sex with someone else?
No.
Oh
my God, I would die.
Open your laptop in a meeting only to discover that porn is playing at full volume?
Playing in full like.
Open your laptop in a meeting. You're in a meeting. You open your laptop, and porn is playing at full volume.
That's such an unrealistic thing to ever have happen, though.
But in the game of cards, it's that or watch your significant other have sex with someone else.
Do I get to pick who they're having sex with?
I guess.
Okay, I'd do that. I would do that.
Who would you pick?
I don't know.
How does that make it better?
Because I'm not picking a bitch that's prettier than me. What do you mean? It's gonna be like
it would give you the ick no matter what, though.
I don't know that I could like fully watch. To be honest, I would really like. It would make me so sick. I would have to throw up.
Yeah,
it would be. I would be devastated.
Mine would be open my laptop in a meeting.
Why though?
Because who am I using my laptop in front of in a meeting?
Okay, so I had the same thought. Like I had questions. So like, what's the meeting? I'm not watching porn on my laptop either way. So like,
I think my coworkers would like if I did that. I'd be like, "Sorry, girls," and then we just move on. Hopefully, I don't know. But if it was you, if it's like a podcast meeting,
oh well, that's for sure the option. Of course, yeah, that's true. Yeah, what's the workplace in my work? That yeah, no, I don't know.
No, right?
But you're choosing open laptop instead of watching.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm choosing. Hold on. I guess either is fine for me.
Fine.
I could choose either and be fine with it.
Fine.
Like in the pick your poison game.
Carly. Okay, sure. I don't know.
In either situation.
No, one is significantly worse than the other. And to me, I actually feel like watching your significant other have sex with someone else it's worse for my well-being and my heart.
There you go.
But for for who I am in the outside world,
right?
My porn's not playing on full volume. Sorry.
Well, is this like a prearranged thing? Is it like a swap situation?
So that's that's what I'm like,
Yeah, like sure, I'll watch that if like I can also be having fun at the same time,
Either way, I don't know. I really don't think I could.
You'd rather perish.
No, yeah. 1,000%. Probably would kill me. That would kill me.
That would.
Like, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, what if you could say like, well, I'm dating myself right now. I'm my own significant other.
Okay.
We always try to find ways around these cards. Like it is face value.
What's the other? Like, so you're saying watch myself have sex with myself? What do you mean?
Watch your significant other have sex with someone else. Yeah.
So watch myself have sex with someone else.
Yeah.
Like on a sex tape. No.
Sure.
No. Nope.
Not that.
Not in current form, no. I would say. Unless I'm fully clothed, then sure. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. In what world? You know what? I have so many more questions.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I can't. I just can't.
You just can't with either of them.
I'm trying to think like, man, I don't have like a ton of like my meeting's usually virtual.
Okay.
Like, is my computer? Am I muted?
Carla? I have to tell you something.
Okay, I'm really nervous.
Sorry, someone shared this on.
Oh my God, I'm like so nervous.
No. It's like it's a crazy story that happened.
Okay, to
like
you?
No.
Okay.
So crazy that I almost didn't believe it, and maybe it happens. But this guy, I'm so sorry to cut you off, but this is so good. This guy wrote up this little story and said, my wife and I have this thing where we sometimes randomly like slap each other in the face with like random objects.
I saw this.
And the guy decides after he gets out of the shower one day to run over to his wife, slap her in the forehead with his dong.
Yeah.
And she is sitting, I'm sorry, in a chair in the office. And he comes over and he slaps her in the face with his penis. And she is flabbergasted because she is on a meeting with her coworkers.
I would die.
Yep.
We would have to break up.
Yep. And so the end was like, now I'm sitting in the other room wondering if I should just move out now.
Yeah, like you have to break up. Sorry. Like I just
How do you explain that?
Yeah, sorry, my husband's so disrespectful to me that he had to come into this and interrupt our meeting to slap me in the face with his dick.
Yeah. We hit each other in the face with things.
And he chose his dick.
chose right now to use his penis.
In the middle of the workday. In the middle of the workday, babe came and said,
Yep.
No.
He came and said.
Yeah. On my forehead.
Right?
No.
No. I can't.
No.
I don't know what made me think of that, but I just had
Oh,
I'm so glad you saw that too.
That's so funny. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna leave this pick your poison a little open ended because like.
Okay.
Did you pick one?
I don't know, Carly. Is it a Zoom meeting?
It's
like is it
open
like
your laptop in a
do
meeting.
you know how like if your mic's not on, they're not hearing shit?
No, they're hearing it. Porn is playing at full volume.
Yeah, but if my mic's not on,
the full volume's important because the card is assuming that your mic is on, that you're.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not doing that. Like I would cause me to lose my job, of course. So.
Someone I know.
We know or you know?
Someone we know.
Okay, keep going. Oh my God.
Had porn on his iPad once.
Got it. I know exactly what it is.
And went to a business.
Yes.
Took his iPad.
Yes.
Was trying to pull something up for work.
Lemon cake, yeah.
And went like this and was pulling it up, unlocked it, and boom, porn came up.
I just like don't know what's the appropriate. Like, sure, it's as normal as you want to make it. Okay.
Yep.
It's still kind of taboo. Like.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, sex positive, sex. Yeah, do what you want, but like.
Yep. But how do you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm using my personal iPad right now.
Totally.
My work one's
I know this is my work computer, but sorry.
Yeah, and like for this particular person, it's work and personal's all the same.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But how do you move on?
You don't.
That's a relationship you can't mend.
Yeah.
Unless it's like someone who you know well. Who's
where do I work? Yeah. Are you my supervisor? Because then it's not so bad. You know what I mean? Like.
Right. Like, is it like a?
I don't know. I really don't think I can handle that.
No.
But I also. That would be the end of my relationship as well if I had to watch my significant other have sex.
Yeah, like that would be your last time hanging out.
Yeah, either way. I don't know. I just can't.
I don't know.
I can't.
Yeah.
Just literally makeup all over my sweater. I'm getting so pissed. Why did I get a white?
Carla got a white sweatshirt.
Kendra's gonna be like, like that's fair.
Girl, you knew.
Yeah,
Are the other two you bought white?
No, one is navy blue and one is gray.
They all say one's cream, one's pink.
No, I did buy. I'm sorry, one is cream. Sorry, yeah, but yeah, sorry, Ken.
I love that.
It's just a sweater.
It's just a sweatshirt. Yeah.
This is well, I didn't anticipate wearing this today, but the other outfit I was gonna wear is also white. Now that I think about it, though.
Is it really?
Yeah. So you'll see that next episode.
I can't wait.
I think.
Can't wait. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on episode 10.
The Big 10.
Big 10.
That's crazy. 10 episodes already.
I know.
Wow, it's been fun.
If you like what we're doing, come follow us.
Follow us, like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the fun things, leave a review, send us fan mail. We've gotten a couple fan mails so far.
But just like let us know who you are if you do that.
Yeah, actually, the first fan mail that did let us know who they were. Yes, that was very nice.
That was
we
so
appreciate
cool.
that.
Thank you.
I don't know how to respond to it. We appreciate you watching.
Yes.
Even though we've never met.
That's so funny.
It's so random.
It's so funny.
So appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
We're glad you're here. Have a good day. Bye.
And that's a wrap on this week's episode of Make It to Wednesday. We hope we've helped you laugh, think, and maybe even get through a tough moment in your week. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, rate, and leave us a review if you loved hanging out with us. Your feedback keeps us going. Follow us on all of our social media for more behind-the-scenes fun and updates. Got a topic or question you want us to tackle? Slide into our DMs or send us an email at makeitowednesdaypod@gmail.com. Thanks for spending part of your week with us, and until next time, keep pushing through. You're doing great. We'll see you next Wednesday.